and it just okay. Thank you so much. It's a constant. That is it's something that is a constant. It is a key in the equation. So um, you keep doing it until the movement we are building becomes.
What is up? Mm. I'm gonna be here for like a minute or two and see if I can link up with people. I mean, it's always February, generally, as in February. Hmm. Okay, so a minute or two. Hmm. You mean $100 million? I, for one, know exactly what I'll do with $100 million when I get it. Or because I have a model for it. So I call it the $422 million per week model. I think I shared it somewhere on YouTube or LinkedIn, one of them, or both of them. Many of us do not get the money or capital we want because when the capital comes, honestly speaking, we wouldn't know what to do with it. And so while you wait, you should think of what you do with $100 million when it comes to you. Okay, so I'll be here. Let's take about for a couple of seconds. Then we'll take it from there. If no one, Boris, have we? I remember the name. I remember the name Boris. And perhaps you've changed the picture. I can see Kante on it, but I remember the name. I think yeah, it's coming back. It's coming to me. Yeah. Um, I mean, whilst we are approaching the holidays, I think some people will relax. It's natural for people to relax, but I think there's a time to uh, go harder. Whatever you're doing, it will give you an advantage. Yeah, really. Sub 5 or Chad. What are you getting at? I don't get your question. I look Chad. You mean you think I'm from Chad? Is that what you're saying? No, I am not from Chad. if that is what you're implying. But guys, seriously, uh, boss, at this point in time, I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Morga. I just looked it up. Thank you. This is the first time hearing it, so you learn something new every day, I guess. Hmm. Myelin oligodendrocyte glycoprotein antibody associated disease. Come on. Anyway, yeah. But seriously, as we approach the holidays, please, um, let's go harder, because this few days, you mean how young am I? I'm very, very young. Take a guess. I'm actually 22. Oh, okay, then we'll go 22. Uh, um, uh, I must say, I look much younger than my age. I must have taken the elixir of youth, or I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but I'm a big fan of immortality. In fact, a a considerably sizable amount of my yeah uh yeah to trim my hair, yeah. um you are right there. I wanted to say something, but I'll keep it to myself. There's a reason I've not trimmed it. But anyway, so you uh I'm interested in human beings, I guess. Human beings. Yeah, it says the forehead. Trust me, this forehead is real estate um for a whole lot of things. Trust me. No, no, not meant to. Please, no. Um, this forehead is trust me. It's where all the genius is. Trust me. A lot is coming from here. Um, actually, Iron, no, you can't join now. That isn't the goal now. Maybe sometime in the future. Sometime, not today. Mm. No, for my deeds of uploading stuff on the internet and also showing up, I've come to realize one thing, that information is not scarce. Information is everywhere, but you know people want information spoken out to them. I dare say people want information to be spoon fed to them, which is nothing bad. What that means is people like it when you are able to take information and wrap it in your way of thinking and give it to them. Information is not scarce or scarce. It is how you interpret it. That is what makes it. Do I go to the gym? Why do you ask? Mhm. Uh, yeah, yeah. I look tired, but I had to show up. I have to show up here because I always have this quota that I must meet. So yeah, the job is not easy, but it is what it is. Oh, there we go. So I was told by someone that I should also be posting my stuff on Instagram because apparently the Instagram algorithm is okay. Let me. My goal on TikTok, in fact, my goal on any social media platform is to attract my target audience. Um, because you never know who's watching. My target audience is typically sovereign wealth funds, investors, elite founders and businessmen and all that kind. And you know, now because of social media, people are more connected in much ways that we care to admit. And so yeah, and so my goal is to connect with people, because you never know who is watching. And I have been told that, as I was saying, I have been told to be posting my stuff on Instagram as well. I never took this seriously, but apparently, like I said, it seems the Instagram algorithm is shifting from people are shifting from the dopamine, what do you call it? The dopamine content to the um, to the to the information based content, the ones that you we'll talk about finance, business, investments, that kind of thing, leadership, thought leadership, that kind of thing. I think that is what people are heading towards. So, um, yeah, we keep doing what you have to do. What do we have here? What do we have here? Hmm. It says real estate private equity. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, I wish. Oh, okay. I wish I could have a discussion with this guy. He says real estate private equity. Hmm. Oh, okay. You see, um, yeah. So apparently, the Instagram algorithm is shifting from people. People now want information. And there's only a few of people. I'm telling you, as compared to the amount of information we have, there's only a few people who have the chutzpah or the guts to take information and wrap it around their thought process. So yeah, I have been testing Instagram as well, posting my stuff there. Well, I am not seeing anything different on you, but I think as time goes on, things will pick up. Um, I am building a movement, not a brand per se, because that's not my interest. My interest is to build a movement, leverage, legacy, not a brand per se. I think a brand is ephemeral, it's fleeting. We want something that is deep rooted into permanence. So yeah, and on the background or in the background or at the background, I do some things that I have to do. I like business a lot. I like investment a lot, and so yeah. And I always say this: whatever I do talk about is either I'm doing it or I have done it, and so I speak from experience. So yeah, you take it from there. Engineer. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, yeah. I am an engineer. First degree in petroleum engineering, oil and gas. and a master's in chemical and biological engineering. Maybe I've said it before here, but um, I sometimes forget, honestly, because in this world, um, what do you mean by rich? As in money rich? Everybody's money rich, I guess. Well, everybody's money rich. Everybody is. It's just that most of us don't see it. Um, but I haven't gotten to where I want to get to. So, um, um, yes, they have. They've done. They have. Yeah, they have. I will say this personally. I am a working investment, and so at the end of the day, it is my duty to make myself. Um, it's my duty to make myself. What's the word I'm looking for? An asset, not a liability. So, and sometimes I do sit and count my blessings and realize that I'm very, very blessed. Um, because um, naturally, I'm always in places or at places where I am being underestimated, and that is very good. When people underestimate you, it means you have the chance to take them by surprise. And so, personally, I'm always in places where, yeah, English is my first language. Yeah, how many languages? Mm, well, considering local languages as well, I'll say four or five. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a local language is still a language. So yeah, so yeah. At the end of the day, it's my duty to be an asset, not a liability, because so much of investment has been poured into me, and so I've gone to the stage where I have to give back. So I'm giving back, in any shape and form that I can. And I'm always glad that I'm always underestimated because um, what kind of business do you do? Vladis Cool 466. That's a long name. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now hold that thought for a minute. I think I have to attend to this. Hold that thought for a minute. I wouldn't pause this. I'll just hold that thought for a minute. Whatever. I have to attend to something real quick. Life always is life. I'm back. Let's see if I had any questions in my absence. Yeah. So, sometimes when you show up here, you don't have to always have a plan. Sometimes. So, okay, interesting. This one says billionaires do not live in countries; they live in cities, and that changes how capital actually moves. Top billionaire hubs: New York, of course, Hong Kong, Moscow or Moscow, Mumbai, Beijing, London. Where is Singapore? Yeah, there you are. Shanghai, San Francisco. Yeah, I mean, why? Why am I not shocked? Mm, yeah. Ha. What's up? Yeah, so you were saying something about business. Were you joking or you were serious? You know, the only thing that runs the world is business, whether we like it or not. You know, really. So tell me about it. What business are you talking about here? I'm interested to know. Mm, I don't know what you mean by that emoji. Hmm. Okay. Um, I'm reading a lot of things actually. Um, Unfortunately, you cannot see. Unfortunately, but it's interesting, I guess. I'm reading over my plan. No, I'm reading over my plan to take over the world. No, I'm not in there. I'm not in there. I'm not in there. You know, me personally, I like to say good things about myself. Um, I don't know if you've seen the tag on my TikTok. I say what, one day my words will make or break economies. I say this fervently, vehemently, with my full chest. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. Um, I mean, it comes with a gig, showing up live. So yeah, talking about my motto, that is one day my words will make or break economies. I say this with my full chest because I know this is what I know. Um, there's nothing new under the sun, and so personally, whatever I do or say has already happened. I'm just reverse engineering stuff, you know. So yeah, it's quite unfortunate that we don't have many people on here watching on this live session. But trust me, as time goes on, thousands and thousands of people will drop in here. You know, um, it's also a good thing that we are building a catalog. So anybody who comes across whatever we have been doing, okay, nice speak. Oh, sure, but unfortunately not today. Sorry. Uh, yeah, they are not interested. Yeah, of course, but eventually they will be. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Like I said, the world is shifting away from entertainment stuff, that easy dopamine stuff. You know, the world is shifting away from it to a different kind of content. So it just these are just the moment of me planting seeds, and it will take some time for it to germinate into a plant. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah, yeah. Trust me. Um, if in the future you'll be one of the people who say, you know, I was here when the whole movement started. Hey, do you live? Why do you want to know that? That is interesting. Mm, you want to know more? Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but um, I I guess the best way to know me is through the stuff I post online. I guess, yeah. Mm. No, I guess I know that's the best way to know me. So, Alvin, hi, what's up? Thank you so much. Mhm. So I'm seeing Elon Musk here with the Prince of Dubai. Hmm. Interesting. You know, these molecules, these rich people, when you do get to understand money, nothing really moves you. Oh, we have Ray Dalio here. Um, these people, they are just human beings, who have been, who are putting the work, and so certain opportunities, have come to them. Some were born with the privileges, silver spoon in their mouth. Others also had to work for it. But these people have been able to put themselves in positions that the world listens to, and so it's natural when certain things happen because of them. Again, if you understand capital or money, these things don't move you. You get to understand that $1 billion is just chicken change as compared to the amount of money. Thank you so much. As compared to the amount of money that is actually moving in the world. So, yeah, yeah, I have no other option. Yes, thank you. See you next time. In fact, that reminds me. Let's try this. I think this will be interesting. Okay, Davos, Milken, salt level. Fit Crow. Thank you. That's a nice name. Okay, so I have this one. It says most private equity underperforms for one reason no one likes to admit. It is slow. Capital velocity, not fund size, is the hidden driver of outsized private equity returns. So here's the uncomfortable truth. Returns are increasingly determined by the time between insight and ownership, not IRR projections, not committee theater, not post deal storytelling. Speed. Okay, I like this one. Um, speed. Yeah, speed. Speed. Not. I'm trying to craft my post. Speed. 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 Elite firms don't wait for certainty. They build. They pre-build conviction. They operate with thesis locked capital, pre-cleared risk frameworks, and standard deployment architecture. So when opportunity appears, ownership is immediate. Slow capital doesn't protect downside anymore. It misses upside entirely. I like this one. The next generation of private equity dominance will come from the firms that turn foresight into. I like this. Well, very soon I will be invited to Davos, the Milken Institute, yeah, as well. Yeah, I'll probably have a TED talk, a TEDx, TikTok, sorry, very soon. So watch out for that. Yeah. So that's an invitation to Davos, as well as an invitation to Milken Institute, TEDx as well. So put that in your calendar. Don't say I didn't tell you. Ooh, okay. So yeah, prepare my draft for what is to come. Just a minute. Uh, um, sure. So this one is for private equity, and this is for what? Mm, okay. But then again, I'm also available for any questions that you might have. There's a lot going on here behind the scenes, and it is my duty to coordinate everything. So there's a lot of multitasking going on. From the way I see it, um, we will always be doing things. We will always be building stuff till the day we die. You know, and this is to me personally because it is fun to hypothesize things and bring it out, actualize it. It is fun. It is one of the best ways to live as a human being. So um, I'm going through some of my topics and I've realized that some of them are very, very weird, you know. So basically when I do get the idea and I put it and I jot it down, I develop it. And so sometimes, it's just my other persona taking taking charge. So sometimes when I become calm, I realize that some of the ideas that I facilitated are somehow weird because I'm looking at something called ghost capital. Now, in my right senses, I don't know what that is, but I put it there. We have parallel universe capitalism. Well, anyway, mm, ghost of man, really, the Ottoman Empire, Ottoman, Ottoman. Okay, so we have myth and ritual. I think I've done this before. Nah, some things I don't really want to waste my time undertaking. We have Palantir, we have Big Pharma, genomics firms, or NGO. We have Fox News, CNN, BBC, TikTok, YouTube. We have Silicon Valley, neoliberalism, woke capitalism, the United Nations, the Vatican, the World Bank. Well, anyway. For those of you still here, thank you so much. I know there isn't physically there isn't a lot going on, but trust me, metaphysically there's a lot going on. Uh, it's my duty to coordinate it and make everything seem normal, but there's a lot going on, a lot of variables as well, a lot of factorials, you know, experiments in power. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Again, it's my duty to make everything easy. And that comes with a very that comes with a tolling, energy. Um, I'm trying to decide the next move for. Actually already decided, but it's just that I'm just frolicking with the idea of simplicity. think. Friday. I think I'll return to this later. For now, thank you guys so much for being with me now, even during the silent. Well, unfortunately, I do not place anybody on a pedestal, so and people don't like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys sometime in a couple of hours to come by. Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you staying with me. So I'll catch you guys later.